Right. It's Friday night, 3rd of August.
You're with Laura and Tao.
And, we're reading the email from the Govett-Brewster Art Gallery. It's a media release.
Tao Wells launches new Easier artist publication.
That's the subject.
A glossy new 72-page publication by Tao Wells, co-published with New Plymouth's Govett-Brewster Art Gallery, celebrates the artist's creative output over the last 30 years.
30 years? Man, that makes me sound old. But it starts when I'm 14. So yeah, I'm pretty old. But I haven't even started. Like, I don't even feel like I've made any significant art really yet. I'm just scratching around in the dirt like a chicken. Kind of headless chicken.
Designed by Carla Schollum of White Fungus renown, Easier includes text by the artist, Laura Wells, Murdoch Stephens, and new writing by American author, critic and filmmaker Chris Kraus, author of the acclaimed novel, memoir, I Love Dick, 1997.
Are you kidding me? Really? No, there's no way she would write about that dickhead. What?
Pun intended?
Apparently. Easier documents Wells's work as an artist from the late 1980s, as a 14-year-old. A career encapsulated in the national attention received for the Beneficiary's Office, a 2010 performance co-produced in Wellington between Letting Space and the artist's own public relations agency, the Wells Group.
Easier contributor Chris Kraus praised the Beneficiary's Office as a work of genius and New Zealand's most scandalous artwork ever, and bigger than Virgin in a Condom, more controversial than et.al's Venice Biennale's fundamental practice. Easier surveys this moment and the wider field of Wells's work, including a pointed argument detailing New Zealand's largest ongoing art fraud and a practical new economic solution to capitalism and being a capitalist, personal relationship co-ops.
Are you kidding me? Could you pack more in a single publication? I just don't think it's been done.
Publication Commissioner Simon Rees writes in the foreword to Easier, Wells pitched himself at systems and systemic culture. Reading this publication, although, writing
what?
It's kind of like bio make yourself.
True. That was nice, actually.
Reading this publication, you'll figure how lonely he and his art were. Were you lonely?
Just stick to the script.
You're the one who's not sticking to the script.
Yeah, but my ad-libs are genius.
Oh, and mine's not.
No, yours are really good.
I'm part of the co-op.
You're as equal. You're my equal.
Yeah.
So you're obviously that G word as well.
Then he conjoined and co-produced...
I think you should restart that sentence.
Okay. Maybe you should.
Alright. Easier. What are we up to?
Big sigh. You're not meant to sigh on radio.
Aren't you?
No, because it just makes a big muffle sound on there.
I love that sound.
You like that sound?
No, not like that. No, that's just bad. What are we up to?
Wells pitched.
Alright. Simon Rees writes in the foreword to Easier, Wells pitched himself at systems and systemic culture. Reading this publication, you'll figure out how lonely he and his art were. Then he conjoined and co-produced a nuclear family.
Which is fitting because Tao's grandfather helped develop the atom bomb. Yeah. So he does.
He was one of 50,000.
Tao does have a nuclear
people.
family, literally.
Yeah, he was a scientist. He was a chemist who was forced by the army to work for the army as a citizen.
And by the end, he was quite against it.
I was against it from the beginning.
Yeah.
But he was trying to make it safer for the other people who were forced to work for the army. And he patented a lot of these safety devices, how to use what is it? Plutonium or uranium, working with uranium. He patented all these safety devices and gifted them to the government for $1. And they didn't seem to be implemented, or they weren't like taken seriously or something. Or he actually had a court. He was suing the government for recklessness and disregard of other human beings' lives, because all of his workmates, everyone that he worked with, including himself, died from a very particular type of cancer that you associate with
radiation.
So anyway, this is a launch event. Easier will be launched by the artist in Wellington at McLeavy Gallery, 147 Cuba Street, on Friday the 10th of August, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Ramiri, 10th of Hiriturikoka.
Oh, yeah, nice. Otipoti-based Wells will be in attendance, and complimentary copies of Easier will be available and apparently signed by me. I may
do
that.
I've been signing my page, by the way.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah, but I won't be there to sign it because we're self-funding Tao to go up, so that was just crazy to make me go up as well with the kids and bloody blah. About Tao Wells. Tao Wells was born in the United States and raised in New Plymouth, Taranaki. He studied at the University of Canterbury.
Doesn't actually say Taranaki. That was Laura's adding that.
Yeah, well.
Bit of te reo and accuracy.
And actually, you could say in Ngā Motu.
Yeah,
Taranaki.
Ngā Motu.
He studied at the University of Canterbury and Wellington College of Education before teaching at Massey University. He was involved in the establishment of Enjoy Gallery Wellington, which is opposite Peter McLeavy Gallery, and is a previous exhibitor at the Govett-Brewster Art Gallery, most recently Mostly Harmless 2006. Today he's a father of 2 and a co-partner of a civil union co-op with Laura Wells, myself.
Ends the press release, and then it says notes to editors. Easier is also available for purchase at the Govett-Brewster shop online. So if you don't want it for free, you could go buy it at the Govett-Brewster. But if you want it free, come to the launch. We're giving them away because they're supposed to be all for free, but
Online, are they still?
Yeah, some technicality or whatever. I can only fight so many battles. Okay. Thank you for listening.